20 biblical sites to visit in Israel. 1. Bethany, Jerusalem. This village is where Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. John chapter 11 verse 144. 2. Bethlehem. This town is the birthplace of Jesus according to Christian tradition. Highlights include the Church of the Nativity, which is built over the site, and the shepherds' fields, where the angels announced the birth of Jesus to the shepherds. Luke chapter 2 verse 1 to 20. 3. Caesarea Philippi. This ancient city is the site of Jesus' questioning by Pontius Pilate. Matthew chapter 16 verse 13 to 20. It is home to several ancient ruins, including the remains of a temple dedicated to the Roman god Pan. 4. Capernaum. This ancient fishing village is the town where Jesus lived and preached during his ministry. Luke chapter 4 verse 31 to 37. It is home to several ancient ruins, including the remains of a synagogue where Jesus taught. 5. Church of the Holy Sepulchre, Jerusalem. This church marks the site where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. John chapter 19 verse 17 to 27. It is divided into several sections, each belonging to a different Christian denomination, and is a popular destination for pilgrims and tourists alike. 6. Garden Tomb, Jerusalem. This tomb to be the site of Jesus' crucifixion, burial, and resurrection. Based on the layout and architectural features. John chapter 19 verse 41 to 44. 7. Jaffa, an ancient port city. Jaffa is mentioned in the Bible as the place where Jonah embarked on his ill-fated journey. 8. Jericho, one of the oldest inhabited cities in the world. Jericho is mentioned in the Bible as the city that Joshua and the Israelites conquered. Joshua chapter 6. 9. Jordan River. This river is the site of Jesus' baptism by John the Baptist. Matthew chapter 3 verse 13 to 17. It is a popular spot for baptisms and spiritual reflection. 10. Masada. This ancient fortress on top of a plateau in the Judean desert is where Jewish rebels fled after the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 CE. Matthew chapter 22 verse 1 to 22. 11. Megiddo. This ancient city is where the Battle of Armageddon is predicted to take place. Revelation chapter 16 verse 16. 12. Mount Carmel. This mountain is the site of the famous confrontation between Elijah and the prophets of Baal. 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 17 to 40. It is a popular spot for hiking and spiritual reflection. 13. Mount of Beatitudes. This hillside is where Jesus delivered the Sermon on the Mount. Matthew chapter 5 verse 1 to 7. 14. Mount Tabor, northern Israel. This mountain is the site of the transfiguration of Jesus. Matthew chapter 17 verse 1 to 13. It offers stunning views of the surrounding countryside and is a popular spot for hiking and spiritual reflection. 15. Mount Zion, mentioned in the Bible as the dwelling place of God. Psalm chapter 132 verse 13 to 14. Mount Zion is home to the historic Old City of Jerusalem. 16. Nazareth, northern Israel. This city is the boyhood home of Jesus where he grew up. Luke chapter 1 verse 26 to 38. It is home to several important religious sites, including the Church of the Annunciation and the Nazareth Synagogue. 17. Qumran Caves, Dead Sea. These caves near the Dead Sea are where the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, providing insight into the history of Judaism and early Christianity. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 3 to 5. 18. Sea of Galilee, northern Israel. This freshwater lake is the site of many of Jesus' miracles, including the feeding of the 5,000 and the walking on water. Matthew chapter 14 verse 22 to 33. It is a popular spot for boating and fishing, and offers stunning views of the surrounding countryside. 19. Temple Mount, Jerusalem. This mount is home to the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and is the site of the ancient Jewish temple. Matthew chapter 24 verse 1 to 2. It is a sensitive and controversial site, and non-Muslim visitors are only allowed to enter during certain hours and under strict security measures. 20. The Western Wall, Jerusalem, also known as the Wailing Wall. This is one of the most sacred sites in Judaism, and a remnant of the Second Temple destroyed by the Romans in 70 CE. Matthew chapter 23 verse 35. It is the last remaining wall of the Temple Mount and is a popular spot for prayer and reflection.